You say 1019?
1019 is the number. Well, welcome into everybody on the YouTube. I am Charity, aka NiceComps, and we are going to be doing some shipping today. If you're watching this on the replay, feel free to fast forward just a little bit here because I'm going to be welcoming in our TikTok friends as well. And then we're going to get started shipping. We've got eBay, Depop, Mercari, and Posh Mercari today. So it's going to be a busy afternoon, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So hang out, chill, subscribe, follow, like, do all the button things if you want. If you are even mildly interested in reselling or anything in that community, maybe you're doing it, maybe you're thinking about doing it, this is a perfect place for you. There's going to be lots of tips and tricks and shenanigans to ensue.
And the secret number of the day is 1019.
And the secret number is 1019 because we just sold that. Woo. All right, perfect. All right, let's welcome in our TikTok friends. Here we go. Also, if you guys have any questions and you're watching this on the old Tubi to Ubi, you can ask in the chat here. If I miss it, I apologize in advance. It is not intentional. I just won't be on this screen. A girl can only have so many screens in her room. I need like 15 more screens to accomplish everything I want to. So right now we only got 2 and a phone, but we're getting there. So feel free to ask or find me anywhere else on the old SM. NiceComps, you can just find me anywhere. I'm literally all over the interwebs. It's just every little tenderol. Angels Believe 2007 is our first one in for the day. Welcome in. Congratulations, you're the winner. You don't win any tangible things, but you do get to win the badge of the first person in for the day. So welcome. Diana is here as well. Vera is joining us. Vera came over from the old IG. So nice to see you, Vera. Shannon, hi. How is everyone? What is going on? What is in your life today? What is exciting? What is unexciting? What's kind of medium? What's meads? What's the meads? Hi, Vera. I'm happy to see you. What are we doing today? So we are going to be shipping out eBay, Poshmark, Mercari. Do we have Mercari today? I think we have Mercari today. And then Depop. eBay has been popping. Poshmark has been popping. I sold more on those 2 platforms in the last 24 hours than any of the other ones. And usually Depop beats them out, but not today. So Chanti, good to see you. Vera says, I found a really old Beatles cassette at an estate sale. Whoa. I'm now trying to figure out how old it is. Yeah, there's quite the market for like cassette tapes. I've seen that's kind of like a resurgence thing lately. I think of it kind of like when vinyl started becoming like the thing everyone was looking for again. Maybe it'll be CDs again in the future. Who knows? That's awesome. Like CD sounds like a CD, right? But a tape sounds like a tape. And a vinyl sounds like a vinyl. I know I'm just being redundant, but it's weird how certain forms of audio media, like you can just really like pinpoint what the sound is. So that's awesome. That's cool. Yeah, I'm totally curious what the comps are on that. I wonder if they're nice comps. See what I did there? You see what I did there? All right, I put up my little goal for the day there. We will see what happens. This is a brand new little goal thing. It's this absolutely adorable dolphin. So I hope we reach our goal today because it's rad. I know it's 10 cents. It's pretty crazy, but yeah, Vera, keep me posted for sure. Estrove, nice to see you, Mariana. Okay, you guys, let's go ahead and get this kicked off. And we are also joined over here on the Tubies, it's Ubies, by some friends too. So that's exciting. We are going to get this party started. If you guys have any questions about reselling or anything in that vicinity while we're on here, feel free to ask. If I don't know the answer to it, I will tell you I don't know the answer to that. Hopefully, I'll be able to send you somewhere where you can find the answer. If you have any questions about any of the stuff I'm using, I use a lot of gadgets. I'm a gadgets girl. I like things that are efficient and make my life easy. So if you're wondering about any of the gadgets, feel free to ask. You can also click on the old link dinketer up in the old BioYoE on my page. It'll take you over to the Smile store. You'll be able to see some stuff. I need to focus on getting some of this stuff that I have in the old TT shop too, because I have not done that. So I will do that. And that way you guys can get stuff even easier. It just hasn't happened yet. You know, life is busy and we're doing the grind. Okay, let's go to eBay. Jess, nice to see you. Jessica, good afternoon. Happy Friday. Oh, it is Friday. That means tomorrow is garage sale day. Oh, I'm excited. Hair color brand, Felix. It's called Pulp Riot. Pulpriot. Pulp Riot. It's the best one. Bearded. Grind, baby. Bearded is always grinding. All right. Let's get started with eBay. What is our first item? We got to figure out our eBay tub here. All right. First thing we've got going out here is a pair of sparkle blue paisley skinny jeans. These are actually going international. Weirdly enough, I had a feeling these were going to go international. Anything that's got that like super, I mean, these are literally rad. Like if these had been a super name brand pair of jeans, like we could have gotten probably a couple $100s for these, but it's the super no name brand called Sparkle. I got these. Gosh, it even comes with an extra button. I mean, come on. I got these at a garage sale for 50 cents, and they sold over on eBay for 19 plus shipping. Now, I always pad my shipping a little bit, and what I mean by that is if I know something's going to cost me $6.49 to ship, I probably am going to put it at $5.99. If I know it's going to cost me $10 to ship, I'm probably going to put it at $8.25. So I pad my shipping a little bit. It covers my cost of materials. It also covers probably what I originally paid for it, because I am the holler for a dollar girl. I literally buy things at garage sales for $1. If I pay $2 or $3 at a garage sale for an item, that is like crazy to me. I do all of my sourcing at garage sales. I have not done the bins. I have only been to Goodwill once in the last year, and I've been to our local thrift store 4 times here. Weirdly enough, I was on TikTok the other day, and all of a sudden someone's like, I stopped in this little town and I went to their thrift store, and I was like, hey, wait a second, that's my thrift store. He only left with like 4 items, and I was like, yeah, you know why? Because the prices are crazy. Except for the shoes. The shoes are good. Tenacious T, I'm so happy. Do you post every item on every platform? Ashley, that's a great question. The answer is yes and no. So I don't do any of the just like bottom basic or like bread and butter stuff on. I don't do any of that on Grailed. So Grailed is an interesting platform, being that it seems to me, and I could be wrong. You know what? I think we're going to stick these in a little padded envelope, actually. I always get like mildly nervous when I ship stuff internationally and it's got like sequins on it. So we're going to bust out the old, where store bags here that I got for free. Grailed is an interesting place for me because Grailed is really the hub for like people that are cool with spending a little extra, but people that want to get really super elite things. So they're looking for really specific priced Nike stuff, vintage Nike. They're looking for really hard to find like band t-shirts. I sell a lot of my like vintage Nike shoes over there. I sell a lot of my really hard to find vintage band t-shirts. Like I had a 2002 White Zombie t-shirt. Just so many different things over there that's like just your real specialty items. So I only post the specialty items over there now. I used to just cross list because I use a software called Vendoo for cross listing, Vendoo. And I used to list everything over there, but I just found it was kind of a waste of money. So yeah, everything else goes everywhere except for I don't put any hard goods on Depop. Depop has a lot of rules about what you can and can't put on their platform. Oh, I forgot to show you guys the sticker on this one. What you can and can't put on their platform. They're really weird about it too. Their items are like if something even looks like an item that's on their do not list this list, they will shut your stuff down. So it's just I don't put any hard goods over there. I do shoes, hats, bags, purses, belts, and clothing. That's it. I don't do any other stuff over there. Check that out. How cute is that? Save the Earth. That's a fantastic sticker. I love these stickers, you guys. I am very, very happy with this brand that I got. It has been the best sticker brand. I have ordered so many stickers. I have gone through so many different sticker companies, but this one's for you, Bearded. I'm going to put tape on just the ends, and then I'm going to put the shipping tape right in the middle. He's going to be like, no, you have to put tape all the way across. Oh my goodness. Oh, Kaylee, I'm so happy to see you. CT's in the house. What is up? By the way, CT, if you are a subscriber, which I know you are, anyone that's a subscriber in here, I sent a little special tag out last night. So you all have your own special tags, but you also have the ability to use stickers in here. So you have to hunt for it on your screen and figure it out. But I created a whole bunch of stickers. I don't want to spoil what they are, but if you're a subscriber, you should be able to see them. Estate sales, love that 75% off day. Yeah, Michelle, you know what's weird is, yeah, DW. You know what's weird is I have not had great luck at estate sales, even on the like 75% off day. Now, let me put a caveat on that. I'm a clothes girl. I'm looking for clothes. I will look for hard goods, but my attention span for sitting around comping things is negative 400. So I am just not your person that's going to be sitting there for 2 hours looking at things, going through things and comping. I know I'm probably leaving a lot of money on the table, but my brain works at 400 miles an hour, as you can probably hear. So me trying to do that is just, it's just tough for me. My attention just wanders and wanes, and then I get bored. And so I just tend to get things that I know is going to sell. I used to comp every single thing. My first, I don't even know, probably 3 or 4 months of doing this, I comped everything. I literally didn't buy one thing unless I comped it. And then you just kind of get to know over time what is going to sell and what isn't. Okay, so we're over on eBay. If I missed any other questions, I'll come back to. If we, let's see, we're over here on Pirate Ship. Yeah, Pirate Ship. So anything that's over £1, I ship it over on Pirate Ship. It is always less expensive for me than shipping inside of eBay. I don't know why. It's probably where I live in the country. I am in Texas. It is always less expensive. So if it's over £1, I am shipping it from here. Can you use that for international shipping with eBay? Absolutely, because everything goes to Illinois and then it gets shipped out from there. Okay, so we are going to get this weighed. This is 1 pound, 4 ounces. It's actually 1.38, but when in doubt, round it out. So we are going to do 1 tab, 4 tab, and then let's take a look at our measurement. Now, I don't get this particular about measurements unless I'm doing international stuff, because they're a little bit more picky because they have to take it and package and reship it. So we're going to call this 11 by 13, and we're going to hope that that doesn't mess us up price-wise. If it does, then we are going to make that a little bit smaller. So if it looks like I'm going to get any shipping, we'll just fold that edge over and call it good. Otherwise, we're just going to be a little lazy and do it this way. So let's see, what is our price? So I would have charged them $8.50 or $8.90. That's what I always charge for pants. This is only $6.97 to ship, so we don't have to worry about changing anything. We're going to go ahead and buy that label, and we are going to get this shipped out. Yeah, so this is going to Janie in an international shipment. An international shipment, which is fun. That's always a fun way to start out. All right, and then this is going to be going UPS SurePost, which is UPS is now utilizing USPS to ship items. Oh, Beard, and I'm going to put 2 extra pieces of tape on it. UPS is using USPS's things for shipping. So if you're wondering why you're able to do that now, that's why. Then make sure that you just kind of mark out any old SKU numbers or QR numbers or anything like that. And then we will get this in our bag. We're going to take that. We're going to copy the tracking number. We're going to go over to eBay. We're going to go back to that main screen area. And then I'm going to put that tracking number in. And that way they know their item is on the way. Should anything happen, they can follow it along its route. Okay, the next thing we've got, this is an interesting one. I sold these to the same person, but I sold them over a period of like 24 hours to them. So everything you're seeing me ship today is everything that sold yesterday. We shipped so late in the day on Wednesday, and then I had a whole shipping snafu I don't want to go into that took me an hour to fix. And so I wanted packaging up a couple other items, and those went to the post office yesterday morning. So this is everything that sold yesterday and this morning, I believe. I mean, not down to the second, but it's somewhere in there. So I sold him this pair, and then he bought this pair. And then, like, I don't know, a couple hours later, I don't even know how long it was, he bought this pair. So these are 511 tactical pants. They're women's, or they would have been worth more. Some of them had some spots on there. So they, you know, weren't as good as having them brand new. They're not like the super, super nice 511 tacticals. They're just kind of your like everyday averages. I got these for $1 a piece at a garage sale. Looks like one pair sold for 11, one pair sold for 15, and the other pair sold for 16. And then what I'm going to do is he paid basically 3 shipping prices. So what I'll do is I'll just refund him over about 80% of what he paid extra on that shipping. Do I have to do that? No, but that is good customer service. I believe if you do it differently, that's totally cool. No judgments here. I just always keep some back to cover all my costs. I make sure my gas money's covered, my packaging's covered, my initial purchase price is covered, which all of this cost me $3. So now you're like, I can't believe you're selling 511 tacticals for that. Guys, they're women's, they're weird sizes. It's like a size 4 is one of them. These are just not huge size sellers. However, my cost of goods is so low. If you're paying $1, I'm going to take $15 for a pair of pants that I could have waited out and got maybe 19 for them, but it cost me $1. So it's, in my eyes, that's an irrelevant amount. A lot of people I see, I get this question a lot. How are you able to sell stuff at an expensive price? Or isn't it dipping into your profits? And the answer is no, not for me, because I'm garage selling. Now, if you're out in the wild and you're getting, you're going to a thrift store or something and you're paying up for stuff, then yeah, you got to let it sit probably an extra minute. But for me, I'm what's called a turn and burn seller. So I want it in and I want it back out. I want my numbers to go up. I want repeat buyers. I am, fast fooding kind of selling stuff. Now, a lot of stuff I don't do that on. If it's valuable and I know I can get a certain amount for it, I'll hold out on it. It's not like I have, limited space where I'm like, I can only fit 10 items in here. But I, within reason, great. This guy wants to buy all 3 of these pairs of pants for me. I just made, $43 off of these. Plus I padded the shipping. So we're going to probably end up making like $46 total. Cost of goods was $3. So it's going to literally cost, I'm literally made $43 on those pants by marking them down a little bit. That encouraged the guy to buy 3 pairs of them. Otherwise, I would have had to wait and I would have had to sell 1 pair to a dude. And then I'd have to wait for another person to come by or another lady to come by. This way, it's just they are done. They are packaged. And in the words of the Muppets, moving right along. Okay, so we are going to go to get shipping label. This is obviously over £1. So for sure, we are copying this and moving over. All right, let's catch up on a couple of questions here real quick. If I missed you guys, I am not trying to be any certain way. I just literally get so busy. She loves things as I love and do and love it. I do too. Ashley says, I found if I have too many items on Depop, my sales drop. So I'm trying to be more selective on Depop. That's interesting because Ashley, I post on Depop every day. Depop actually, the way that their algorithm works is they reward consistent and often purchasing. They love it when you're delisting and relisting. Depop is a social media platform that just happens to sell items over there. Maybe a weird coinkydink. I would try, instead of doing it that way, just a suggestion, you don't have to do this, but instead of doing it that way, what I would do is I'd run like a 10% off sale all the time. I'll show you guys what I do on my Depop real quick here. So on my Depop, I consistently have a 10% off sale. Every like 4 days, I'll run a 15% off sale. And what you do is you go to bulk actions at the bottom, you click on discount, you click select all, because Depop loves when you're playing their game and doing the discounty thing. You go to discount, set new discount, and then anything over 10%, they will actually send out offers to anyone that's liked it. What I'll do is I'll do 15%. I'll click the little 48-hour discount to create that urgency, and then I'll confirm that. And what that does is not only anyone that's ever liked any of my items automatically gets an offer, but they also get an offer that says that there is a limited time deal, which encourages people to purchase more. So that works really well on Depop. I also do free shipping on bundles. So I don't ship within Depop. I ship outside of Depop. So I'm allowed to put a couple items. People put things in a bundle, they get free shipping. I pad that original price up on both of those so that I am covering the cost of my shipping. So Depop just loves for you to play the social media game over there. I hope that helps you out. Let's see what else we got. Oh, awesome stickers, says CT. CT, you found the stickers. I went in and I made a bunch of stickers last night for anyone that's a subscriber to me. So if you're a subscriber now, you get the little star thing next to you, but you have a whole thing of stickers to use, which are, I think that's kind of cool. I didn't even know you could do it. I found it by accident last night. Hey, girl. Hey, you guys. Good to see you. That's right. Flip it quick. Absolutely. Lauren, yes. We got Mike in here today. Mike actually bought a shirt from me that he saw in one of our lives, and that is getting shipped out today. I've got that on the cart here to ship. Okay, let's get this shipped out. So these are 3 pants, all going to the same person. We are definitely going over to Pirate Ship because I will save a ton of money doing it this way. So we're going to paste that. This is going to D in Oklahoma. And great way to sell your tactical pants or anything like that. Don't forget to put Gorp and Gorp Core in your descriptions. Huge, huge, huge. Will make a big difference. I don't think I've ever had a 511 tactical thing stay in my store for longer than like 2 days. It is kind of like Ariat, where it is a 100% sell-through rate. If your tactical, if your 511 stuff is sticking, if it's staying and you're not selling it, something's going on. Your photos are not correct. The shape of the photo isn't right. The clarity of the photo isn't right. Your title isn't good. Your descriptions are wonky. You're not having any trigger words. There could be some things going on in there that could be amiss. So if you're looking for help, I'm totally willing to take a look at your closet and spend 2 minutes on it. I will pop you over a little advice. I know I did that with Mike. I've done that with a couple other people. I just did it last night with somebody. And I will take the couple minutes to do that if I've got the time. If I start getting way too many requests, then we may have to do things a little bit differently. But we will try it and see. Sometimes just having a fresh set of eyes on your listings makes such a huge difference. Gracious, you found the star, or you found the stickers. What do you think? I mean, I had to do a fire one because, I'm always like, that's fire. Like, I don't even mean to say it. It just always comes out. Adri says, for eBay, if buyer selects ground, can you choose UPS if it's cheaper? Yeah, absolutely. As long as you're still delivering it within that shipping and handling time. Now, if they wanted to be a crazy stickler, I suppose you could probably get someone to fight you on that. But I ship my items out so quickly that I've just never had that issue or anybody say anything. Mike says, with all your advice, I am redoing every item, new pictures and revised. Boom, that's what I'm talking about. 511 tactical bags sell well also. Hustle is correct. Hustle. That was a great and amazing live last night. Hustle went live with Arizona and Tino. Tino is my shoe dude. Tino knows everything about shoes. And that was a great one. I even stayed up late. I stayed up so late last night watching you guys. Late for me. I'm an early bird. And I slept in today. I never have to set an alarm because I always wake up. But I woke up and I was like, whoa, my booty slept in today, which is why I'm doing shipping at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Normally I only do it this late if I've got, an appointment or something in the morning I have to take care of. So that's crazy. But it was so fun. It was so worth it. I had a great time. Thank you so much for putting those on Hustle. If you guys aren't following Hustle, I Can Hustle All Day, you should, because he interviews resellers every Thursday. And you just get like such mad, awesome advice. I was taking notes last night. Yeah, absolutely. Of course I'm hanging out. I actually overslept for my full-time job. Oh no, Hustle. That's not good. We don't want to be doing that. We don't want to be doing that unless you're making enough resale money to cash in the old JOB. Otherwise, we don't want to do that. Okay, so we are going to copy this to the clipboard. Now, if you've got someone that has purchased multiple items from you at the same time or within the same shipping period that you're doing, you can use the same tracking number on multiple listings. So putting the tracking number in, here's the caveat. It has to be going to the same account. It cannot go to 2 different people in the same household. It has to be the same account for you to do that. Obviously, it needs to be the same address on all their things. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to ship it to the same place. But as long as it's on the same account, you'll be able to do this. So example, I'm going to tell you guys what I'm doing. I can't show you the screen, or I would, because it's got information on it. But so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to the pair of pants that he bought. I'm going to put the tracking number in one pair. And then we're going to save that. And then I'm going to put the tracking number in the other ones. So like I said, as long as you are doing it into the same account, meaning the same person's account, these are all going to the same human's account, you can put that same tracking number in. If it ever tries to spit the tracking number out and says you can't do this, it's because it's two different accounts. So like if a husband buys a shirt and a wife buys a shirt, they have two separate accounts. It's going to the same address. You can't do that. It has to be the same account. I hope that helps. Jen, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Yeah. Hustle CCT. CT, what are some of the other, show me, you guys, if you're one of the subscribers, show me some of the other stickers that are in there. I'm curious to see if they're all working because I had to submit them and then I hope they all got approved. I don't know. I tried to not do anything I wouldn't think would get approved. Okay, our next item here is something that sold. Let's see, where is it? This is something that finally sold. This is a weird item for it to take a while to sell. I think I have a sneaking suspicion why. So my resale journey has been kind of wild. I started doing this back at the end of 2022. My mom had left this planet situation, and so I had tons of her stuff. So once I kind of got over the period of like the grieving and all that kind of stuff, I was like, I gotta do something with this. I don't have room in my house. So I started kind of selling her things a little bit. My son was doing some reselling online. I started going to Goodwill. I was sourcing a little bit. And then I did it for just a little while. Well, I wound up falling and hurting myself. Completely destroyed a disc in my back, 100% compression. Like it was, as the doctor said, it's as bad as it could be. They wanted to give me surgery. I said no. I fought the situation. I wound up being okay. Doing some heavy duty aquatic therapy, a walker. It's a whole nother story in its own. However, I stopped working for that whole time. Then I got back into it. I dabbled a little bit, and then we actually moved. We moved cross country. So my store was off for like almost 6 months because when we got back down here to Texas, my back acted up again, and I was literally stuck on a couch with my leg shifted out. I couldn't move, and I was like over a couch like that for like 3 months. It was absolutely horrible. It was terrible. I don't want to talk about it. Knock on wood, it'll never happen again. But because of all of that, my store was off and on and off and on, inconsistent, bad listings, terrible titles, horrible descriptions, just everything you're not supposed to do as a reseller. I basically did it. So I decided to get kind of serious about this about 5 months ago. The option was either charity, you got to go back to doing a regular job and doing, marketing, which is what I used to do, or you need to make this work because you have a garage full of stuff. You love doing it so much more than anything else. Justin pushed me and said, baby, you got to do this. You love it. And I'm like, I want to do it. Let's go. So I have been totally consistent, completely consistent and full-time for almost 8 weeks now. At the beginning of this next month will be 8 weeks. Before that, though, my listings were so bad. And I don't mean they were just a little bit bad, guys. They were like literally terrible. I don't understand how I sold anything. It would be like men's shirt, gray, Vans, cool, hip, skater. Description. Nothing in the description. No measurements. And how I sold anything is just the luck of having enough things up, I guess, that they finally sold. My mom's stuff sold a little bit easier because it was all hard goods and it was things people were like specifically looking for, like old vintage decor and stuff. But I was so bad. So if you are new or you're just not doing great right now, dude, I hear you. I'm here right now. Feel this. You totally got this. You just got to stick with it and learn, right? Well, this was one of those items. So this was an item I had up. I thought for sure this thing was going to sell so quickly. I almost kept it for myself multiple times, but I'd want to take it out of the package and wear it and stuff. And I'm like, I can't take this vintage item out of a package. So I decided to part with it. But so I've been going back in and fixing all my old listings. I had hundreds of terrible listings to fix, like as in like 400s. So I've been going in and fixing about 10 or so of those every day along with my regular stuff. Well, this was one of those items. So I couldn't figure out why it hadn't sold. And then I went in and I looked at my title and description. Star Wars toy, old, Bubba watch, brand new, gift Christmas was the title. So it hadn't sold. So I went in, I literally fixed the title to 1997 Star Wars Bubba Fett collector timepiece, 90s vintage toy watch, sealed. Perfect. That's everything you're supposed to have, right? So I went in there, I guess about 4 days ago, popped that sucker in there, and it literally sold in 4 days. So if your stuff is stagnant or stale, it may not be that you don't have good stuff. It may just be that you need to figure out your situation, meaning, is it your title? Is it your description? Is it your photos? Do you not have the measurements in the photos? Do you not have the measurements in the listings? Do you not have any trigger or descriptive words? Like, are your photos light, bright, and out of sight, or are they not? So these are all of the things you can kind of ask yourself if you're having issues. So we're going to pop this in a little box here. I'm going to get enough paper in here so I don't feel like it's moving around. Actually, I'm going to put some of these in here because they're lightweight, and that'll help with the weight of the item. So that's a little inspiration for you. If you're having a hard time, or you feel like, you know, you're not doing well, or your store feels stagnant, you know, it's always good to point the thumbs and not the fingers. It's probably not the platform. I know that's hard to hear sometimes. I had to point the finger at myself too. Something's off. Something's wonky. The search engines don't like what you're doing. And unfortunately, we are now at the mercy in our lives to search engines. We are not at the mercy of what humans do. We are at the mercies of what the search engines say that we do. So something's going on. Time to get it fixed, right? Hey, Blended. I'm happy to see you. Gracious, you found the, you found the stickers. Okay, so CT found the stickers. We got 90s, Y2K, 80s, nope, and yup. You know what I need to do? I need to make an excuse me, because I didn't even realize that's something I said all the time until Southern actually brought that up. Blended, show me donuts. Oh my gosh, it sounds so good. Hustle says you're doing great. I love it. Justin, be a keeper, dude. Literally. I mean, Jem says I needed that. Yeah, we all need that from time to time, right? Sometimes we need that soft love. Sometimes we need the tough love. And when it comes to that kind of stuff, I mean, I really had to take a hard look at myself. And I was like, Charity, dude, your listings are not good. Your photos are not good. Your descriptions are not good. And I'm like, but I did marketing for 15 years. I don't understand. I should be good at this. Nope, totally different business. Just because you thought you were good at something in the past doesn't mean you're going to be good at the new thing, right? You got to figure it out. You got to take the time to learn. You got to take the time to, you got to have the patience. It's all of these kind of things because truly the only way to fail in this business is to quit. I've said that about other businesses in the past, and it's been true too. I mean, the only true way to fail is to just stop doing it, right? Maybe you fall out of love with it, and that's okay. Maybe you get a different job and you're killing it financially and you don't need to do this anymore, or you're just doing this a little bit as a hobby. That's okay. Maybe you always only want to do it as a hobby, and that's okay too, guys. Don't be so hard on yourself. Meet yourself where you're at, and just know that anything is possible if you just like literally decide that you're going to be consistent and do it. That's what happened to me last month. Y'all know that's how I started on TikTok. I've been on TikTok now doing these videos for almost 2 months. It hasn't been that long. But if you look back, scroll back. If you're new to this channel, scroll back to the beginning of September. First of all, my videos were terrible because I was so nervous. But I did accountability for 31 days. And every day I worked and I put it up on TT, saying what I had done just to hold myself accountable, because I'm like, I have to work if I'm going to be doing these videos, because otherwise people are going to call me out. I want to get called out. So I did the 30 days, and man, that just changed my life forever. I can't even, I hope that you can feel that how sincere I'm being about that right now. It literally changed my life. I can't believe the amount of income we're able to get now and how much fun I'm doing this, just because I decided that I wasn't going to sabotage myself anymore and that I was going to start being consistent on this every day. Because guys, when you're not consistent and you're just dabbling, again, if that's what you want to do, that's cool. I'm not saying that. But this is for those people that want to make that income. If you're not being consistent and you're not doing it every day, first of all you're doing is shooting yourself in the foot, right? I mean, we are not, no one else making us do this, right? I mean, my mortgage is, but that's a side note. Nobody's making us do this. So if you're not being consistent, all you're doing is stopping yourself. You're literally your own self-saboteur, and nobody wants to be that. All right, I'm off my soapbox, moving on. Okay, so this is going to Donald in Oklahoma, and we're going to do box and rigid packaging. Actually, this is, just kidding, this is under £1, baby. So we're keeping this right in eBay. Let's put our specs in. So we've got, looks like this is 13 ounces. Weigh it twice. Twice as nice. Okay. And then what is our measurements on that? My homie having whatnot show. Ooh, are you having a whatnot show tonight, Hustle? Oh, I think you mentioned that last night on the live too. $2 starts. Wow. Awesome. Yeah. I'm totally there for the WN. Do you use CrossLister? Yes, I use, that's a great question, Jen. I use something called Vendoo, Vendoo. And if you go to the old LinkedInketer in my bio on my wall, you'll see it'll take you over. There's a little button you can click that says cross-listing with Vendoo, I think is what it says. You think I'd have it memorized by now. All right, so we got 3 by 12 by 10. They paid $6.99 for shipping. We are paying $5.93, so we made a little over $1, which covers my cost. This toy cost me $0.25. So anything over that is just straight up gravy. Nothing like getting a brand new sealed Star Wars toy for 25 cents. I mean, you can't make that up. That doesn't happen to me that often. Don't think I'm some sort of like lucky ducky that ends up getting those items all the time like that. That is not real life. All right. And let's see, this is our post office today. All right. Moving right along. What else do we got here? Friends and family. Oh, Kaylee, awesome. I'm super happy that that's happened with you. That's what I'm talking about. Hi, just visiting before week. Hi, Coley. Coley, I got new stickers in for you guys to use for all the subscribers. CT says 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Charity, 8 p.m. You know what I'm going to do? You know what I'm going to do? Right now, I'm going to go in to my little clock here, and I'm going to put this down, and I'm going to save this in my phone. Congratulations, Hustle. You are now an alarm in my phone. Yeah, join my team, guys. If you haven't joined up with the team, if you join up, I found this cool thing you can do in the back where I add like a tag to your name, and it's something that I think about you, something I've noticed about you, or something about your, your wall. You also get access to the stickers I'm making. I'm making a bunch of like really random ones. I'm having fun with it. It's something I just figured out I could do last night. Yo, Jem is here. I got to get my yo-yo from Jem, or I don't feel like the day is complete, right? Yes, so Jem, I think he said 8 p.m. Central Standard. Is that what you said, CT? I hope that's what you said, because that's what I put in my phone. All right, and then the last thing we've got on eBay is a coat. And if you guys remember, I listed this the other day. I'll pull up my phone here so you can see which one it is. This is something I got at a garage sale, and I didn't think this was any big deal. I honestly got it for $3, and I didn't even know what this brand was. So it's a little coat here, and it has this tag. So this is a total bolo. If you've never seen this brand, I had never seen this brand. It's called Love Moschino. I mean, some of you women clothing sellers in here probably already know what that is. That is not me. I generally sell men's clothes, but I saw it for $3. It was wool. It was really cool with the scallop collar. And I was like, I've been listening to my girls and guys on the old TikTok, and they've been saying if something feels good, feels expensive, if it's wool, pick it up. No holes, great condition. It was missing a belt. Now, if it had the belt, I probably would have been able to get close to like $150 for it, but it is an incomplete coat with the loops at the back. But I was still able to get $113 for it, plus shipping. Not bad for a $3 investment. I'll take that all day. I will take $10. I'll take $15 less for that if I can get it in my store and out of my store, because that $100 right there is going to get pulled out. I'm going to take that out with me tomorrow when I garage sale, and I'm going to turn that $100 into $1,000 or $1,500 or more. So I always think of my items like that. Get it in, get it out, get the money in my account, get the money out of my account, go to a garage sale and get more stuff. Turn and burn, baby. This is definitely going to be over a pound. This is going to Rizzo in Texas. Rizzo in Texas is getting this item. All right, so we're going over to Pirate Ship. I'm definitely not shipping this within eBay because they would just destroy me for shipping. And let's see what we've got. One other tip too. So this is a giant, massive coat, you guys. This is a huge coat. However, if you wrap this correctly using saran wrap, using the technique, I'll teach you really quick here. You go over, turn it, over, rip, squeeze the item. So one more time, over, over. Then you're going to twist this. It's going to cause a twist here. Then you're going to go over, over, cut. And then you're going to take the item and you're going to squeeze the item. And that is going to take this very huge giant coat and make it small enough for you to save a ton on shipping if you're doing flat rate shipping. I don't ever do calculated. I always do flat rate so that I can pad and make a little bit of money on my shipping, which I guarantee you we are about to do. Oh, we need to get a sticker in here. Let's see. What do we got? What do we got? Oh, that's cute. Look at that one. Don't worry. Be happy. Do, 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 do. Don't worry. Do, 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 do. Be happy. Do, 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 do. Anybody remember that song? I love that song. I totally butchered it. And guys, she came here to ship. She didn't come here to be a famous singer. You get what you get on that one. All right. So what do we got for our weight? We got 2 pounds, 6 ounces. This is going to Texas too. This is literally going a few hours for me. So we are about to pad and make a little bit of money on our shipping for sure. So we got 2 pounds, 6 ounces. We're going to give a measure here. I think it's probably an 11 by 8, 11 by 9. Perfect. And I got these dollar store. They're $1.25. I bought like 6 of them and I just have them randomly all over my house for when I need to measure resale stuff. These are the best like $6 or $7 I've ever spent. And they just come out. They're super small and nice and easy to come out. They're not going to like stay taut or anything. They're not like, you know, professional ones, but they work great for that. I was using my husband's that he uses for like building housey things. I don't know, construction-y, home, build me a shelf things. And sounds so sad. I don't know anything about tools, but his is like 4 pounds. Why is that thing so heavy? I went to pick it up and ship one day and I was like, dude, I'm gonna get like carpal tunnel from this sucker. Oh my gosh. CT says fire, baby. Ooh, CT with the tiny tiny. Is that not so cute? That little dinosaur is so stinking cute. Oh my gosh. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. Guys, if you want to do any little gifting things too, I put the little tab in here. I want to see what the dolphin looks like. It's a little, like it's a newer little, those little where you pay the 10 cents or 1 cent things or whatever. I want to see what they look like on the screen. I know it's so funny. Are you wearing donuts? This is a pool thing. I work hard so my dog can have a better life. And then at the bottom, of course, we got our Simpsons donuts. Yesterday is Garfield, today's Simpsons. If it's pop culture, I'm in. I'm in all day, every day. I love it so much. It makes me so happy. All right. So this was like $5.83 to ship this. I got a Gucci feeling about this one. Let's take a look here. I think we made a little bit of money on the shipping. Who doesn't? My animatronic fish saying it. Oh my gosh. Mike, memory unlocked. That is the big mouth Billy Bass. Oh my gosh, my parents had one, or my grandparents had one of those. Whoa, I totally forgot about those things. Dude, those things were fire. Do they still make those? Oh man, I bet if you could find like an old vintage one, like still in a box, that's gotta be worth something, right? I don't know, is there a lot of them for sale? I've never looked it up. I have never looked that up, so I don't know. Oh, wrong bag. Wrong bag, don't do that. When your gut says wrong bag, you're like, nope, that's UPS. Oh, big mouth Billy Bass. What is happening? Have you ever watched the Caffeination Station on TTU and have similar personalities? No. Who is this? I started keeping Post-it notes here for you guys mainly because the Riz Rise is in here and gives me every good tip in life that I ever need. But let's see, what is it? Caffeination Station. Man, that sounds like my life. I will definitely go and check that out afterwards for sure. Oh, CT, there's the dolphin. Tell me that's not so cute. It looks like Lisa Frank. It makes me so happy. Dude, oh my gosh, what if you could find like an all over Lisa Frank print shirt? Oh, or like all over print Lisa Frank shorts. Oh, that would be fire. Coley says, I watch her. They are Bolo. Fetty Wap says they're Bolo. Oh, for the big mouth. Okay, yeah, I'll keep my eye out. I will definitely keep my eye out. That's just not something I've ever ran into. at a yard sale that I can think of. I mean, maybe I have and I just didn't see it or notice it, or gosh, that's wild. Okay. So this person paid $11.90 for shipping and we just paid $5.97. So yeah, we covered our cost of this coat, which was $3, and I just paid for part of my fees and gas money there. So that's fantastic. I love, in the words of the A team, I love it when a plan comes together. That makes me so happy. You gotta love when you sell something close to you. I have noticed since being down here in Texas, because Texas obviously is such a huge state, there's a lot of people here. And I definitely sell a lot of stuff to Texas, which was cool. Like, I don't mind shipping that. When I was in Washington and I had to ship stuff to Texas, ooh, I had to pay a pretty penny. So I'm happy to have that. All right, I think that's everything we've got on eBay. Let's go ahead and move on over to Poshmark. We had quite a few sales on Poshmark, which is weird. I don't know what is happening. So my Poshmark was never busy. I think it's because I have just been consistent long enough that Poshmark has picked up on that. I did get a notification from them today. All right, you want to know? Okay, let's talk consistency for a second. So I've been making sure I'm posting at least one item every day on every platform. Now, that being said, I'm doing more than that. I would say my average is anywhere between like 13 to 20, and then all of those get cross-listed everywhere. So I've been super consistent with this. You guys know I've been doing this for a while now with the consistency. We're almost at 8 weeks of consistency. And I got a notification from Poshmark today. Let's see, where is it? It says, I don't know if I'll be able to find it again. Let me put my glasses on here. Okay, yes, I got a notification from them that says, congratulations, you are in the top 15% of consecutive listers, which means that I'm in the top 15% of people that are listing consistently right now. So I think that's what's going on with Poshmark. Poshmark obviously is rewarding you heavily for consistent posting and listing on there, because I've had something go up every single day. So I have been selling a ton of stuff over there. Guys, I never sold anything on Poshmark. Before 2 months ago, I think I had sold a total of 25 things on Poshmark over a year and a half, like legit. So pretty crazy that is happening. All right. So we've got a pair of 2006 Carhartts. Let's take a look and see what our SKU number is on these. 858. So this is a little pair of women's Carhartts. These are not men's. If these were a 2006 men's Carhartt, I would have been able to get probably closer to like 25 to 28 on these, but they are a women's, so they're only going to be about 15. They're a size 12, which is an okay size. However, with them being women's, the women's Carhartts don't go as quickly as the men's do for me. These have like a little bit of distressing on the bottom, so we did skate, workwear, all that kind of stuff. Obviously Y2K. But $15, not bad. They've been sitting for a while. I think we listed these. I think this is one of the things we all listed together when I first started doing the consistency stuff. So they've been in my store for a couple months now. I thought for sure they'd sell over on Depop, but they're women, so that doesn't surprise me. I don't sell a whole ton of women's stuff over on Depop. It tends to be more of a male-centric selling platform, or I should say male clothing-centric, because I don't know who the people are. But yeah, so that was kind of cool to get that sale. And I like selling it on Poshmark. I have no complaints. I do wish that Poshmark didn't take quite so much, but Saving Jennifer did point out yesterday that after all the eBay fees and everything, I mean, it's not that much different than any other platform. I guess just Poshmark, I just feel like they always take so much. I did stop doing the discounted shipping though. No more discounted shipping on Poshmark, and that has definitely helped my profit margin. Thanks for the congrats. Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that. Who do we get? Oh, we got new people. Thank you for the follow, Reselly. Thank you, Street Savvy. Tay, thank you for the follow. Much appreciation. All right, so we're gonna go into our Tyvek envelope. This is the last one I have, you guys. I did order more. I didn't realize I was out. Unfortunately, I have like 800 million of the paper envelopes, but I just didn't have a lot of these Tyvek ones. So I did place an order. It's going to be a while till they get here. So people are going to be getting stuff in bubble wrap. I guess that's just going to be what's happening. Since we're over on Poshmark, we're going to ship inside of Poshmark. So I don't use Pirate Ship for that. We're going to go ahead and print this out. These are going to Madia in Oregon. Madia in Oregon is getting herself a pair of nice Y2K pants here from the old Posh Mercari. Wonderful, wonderful folding. And then we're just going to put our label there. Now on this Tyvek, I always do put additional tape on the corners, because if you don't, these will pop open so easily. So you do not want your item to be lost in shipping. I use the label to kind of hold down the top of the bag a little bit, and that works really, really well. All right, and that's going in post office. All right, what do we got next? Mark as shipped and moving right along. I'm so excited for you, said Fergie. Just started to sell again on eBay, and I'm so sad about the fees. Yeah, they're a lot more than they used to be from what I hear. You know, I'm a newer to the reselling game, and so I wasn't around for the old fees, but I have heard that they are definitely more brutal. Do you promote on eBay? If so, what percent? Yes, that's a great question, Libs. I think I do 2%. I think I do 2%. I get that question all the time, and I need to look. It's either 2 or 5. I wish I could tell you. I just keep forgetting to look and see what it's been, because it's been set to the same amount for so long. I don't even remember what I did it on. Thanks, Tam and Fam, for sharing. Yeah, you guys, share this out if you can. Only because it really helps to get more people that are in our reselling community in, and help, gets them help. I mean, I was such a hot mess when I first started doing this that, man, I was following and watching every video I could once I realized there was a reselling community. At the beginning, I didn't know there was anybody. The only people I knew about at the beginning was Bearded, Commonwealth, Wild and Almost Free. And then I found Kelsey and Tuition Ain't Cheap and J Ride kind of along that. But until I got on TikTok, I didn't realize how huge of a community there is. It's so cool. I had no idea. So that's been a really nice treat. All right. The next thing, I just listed this literally yesterday, and it sold really fast. I did ask for a pretty good price on this, meaning I sold it for an inexpensive price. This is a 2014 Columbia PFG button down. We are at the end of the season, and I want to get this fishing stuff out. So I am doing a little discounty situation. Oh, Tay, I think you joined in. Oh, there you go. Yep, it happens. I do it all the time. Okay. So, like I said, they're getting bubble mailers because I'm out of the Tyvek. So everybody's getting bubble mailers today. This shirt did have a couple stains, I believe, on it. So I wasn't going to get for it what I wanted to get for it. If this was peak season, I probably could have got closer to like 24 for this, even with the stain. But we are at the end of the season. Fishing stuff is going to slow way down to a crawl here, moving into the fourth quarter. So I just wanted it out. So I sold it for $15. I got it for $1 at a garage sale. So we still, over 10 times our profit even after fees. All right, and they're getting a cute little outfit. That's adorable. And we're going to pop that in. And the nice thing about the bubble mailers is when you can fit them, they're great because you don't have to tape them down. They just immediately stay taped. So we are going to download this label, get her printed out, and then we'll get that on its way. Hustle with the number 3 gifter badge. Ooh, 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 ooh. Hey, Nikki, I see you. I'm happy to see you today. Hey, Bella, good to see you. This is going to Rondavina in Virginia. All right, Rondavina, your shirt is on its way. I had an awesome Poshmark person today message me and let me know that I had misdescribed, labeled one of my shirts. We had that Abercrombie and Fitch sweater that I just did yesterday that we took pictures of. And I had listed it, it's a small, but I listed it all across the platforms in large. So I woke up today to that message, and someone had left a message on the comments on Poshmark. It was like, hey, I think this is labeled wrong. So shout out to whoever that was. I don't know if it was a reseller or not, but that was awesome. I went and immediately changed all the listings across all the other platforms. So, I mean, we are always growing, always stretching, always becoming better than we were yesterday, right? Our only competition is the competition of who we were yesterday and can we be better today? All right, next thing we've got here is a 2008 pair of jeans. I believe it's these ones. Yes, so these are a Levi's authentic 2008 carpenter pants, loose, baggy aesthetic, skate, grunge, Nirvana style, all of that. This did have some holes up here in the top, which of course were disclosed in the description. If they hadn't had those 2 holes, I probably could have gotten closer to like 24, 25 for these. But with those 2 holes, someone's going to have to probably repair that before they wear them. Otherwise, their undercarriagey stuff is going to show. So that's something that to always think of when you're listing this kind of stuff. If it's got a little flaw like that, I'll go ahead and put that in the description. A lot of times I'll write, 2 holes above pockets small may need to be mended, discounted accordingly is what I put in my listing. That way people know, okay, she took that into consideration. Picked these up for $1 at a garage sale. Sold them for 20 bucks over on the old Poshy for a total of $16 in profit. After we paid our $1 for that, which is $15 in profit. So not bad for something that literally took me, 2 minutes to take pictures of and probably 5 minutes to list and 30 seconds to cross list. So I'm fast now. I wasn't fast. Guys, motivation. If you are slow at listing right now, just keep going. I was at a snail's pace 8 weeks ago, guys. 8 stinking weeks ago. And I don't mean little snail's pace. I mean like literally snail's pace. Like it would take me 30 to 40 minutes to get a listing up. And then it would take me like 15 minutes to cross list it. So it was like an hour for every item. So if that's where you're at right now, I see you. It's okay. You will get faster over time. All right. So this actually brings up a cool little trick I want to show you guys. So I'm out of the Tyvek folders for this item, or Tyvek envelopes. I don't want to use my own envelope. I want to use the free stuff. So I'm going to teach you guys how to get this pair of jeans in here. So if I try to put this pair of jeans in here, these are not going to fit. Okay. I will not be able to get this top over. That is not real, right? Check this out. I'm going to take my little envelope here. I'm going to look where this UPC symbol is. I am going to fold it across really well. So I just folded that across right in the middle of that label there. Then what I'm going to do is open this and I'm going to pop it. So you're just going to kind of pop this bottom just like this. And it's going to look something like this when you're done. Okay. It'll look like an open envelope. Then what I'm going to do, take my pants here. We're going to get a sticker. Let's see. This is adorable little narwhal whale. Is that what that's called? I think always makes me think of Will Ferrell Christmas time situation. So I'm going to put these in here and watch the magic ensue. All in the sudden, these pants. Oh, did I just paper cut myself? I totally did. All in a sudden, these pants are fitting. Did I do it? I can't tell. Did we do it? No, I think we're good. Ooh, I almost paper cutted myself. So don't paper cut yourself. Nobody wants to do that. Double make sure. No, we're good. Whoa, that's weird. That felt like a paper cut. Crazy. All right. Well, moving along. So these are magically going to fit in there. And we are just going to take off our top. Ching. And we are going to just put this envelope over here. This is how you fit pants that are gigantic, that have no business fitting into an envelope, Look at that. That is those jeans, you guys, because that's popped. Now, a couple things I do. One, I stick a very small piece of tape here. This is the pressure point because we made that flat bottom. So I always put a little piece of tape there. The post office will be fine with that. You are also allowed to put tape anywhere that there is a closure. So I am going to also put a piece of tape here. And then I am going to go one step further, and you probably don't have to do this, but I'm going to go ahead and tape down those edges. When I was living in Washington, it would cost a fortune to ship jeans out. Everywhere I shipped jeans, it was really, really expensive. So Poshmark's different because you just put them in an envelope, doesn't matter. But on other platforms, if you're paying for it, it was really expensive for me to ship Ground Advantage. This right here was always less expensive. So if I was shipping a pair of jeans from Washington to New York or Texas or Florida, I would stick them in here because the price of this would be less than the price of shipping a jean. For instance, the jeans would be $9.47, let's say, to ship. If I put them in here, I think it was like $8.30. I don't know if that's different now, but that's what it was at the time. All right, so we're going to put that sticker on there. I hope that that works. Vicki found the stickers. Vicki found the stickers. Coley found the stickers. What do you guys think? Okay, whoever is a subscriber in here, what do you guys want to see for stickers? Yes, what do you want? I'm curious. What do you want to see for stickers? And I will see about getting some other ones made. I'm allowed to make like 35 of them, I guess, which is really cool. Like, I think I like all that fun stuff. I don't know. I think it's fun. So those are going to Kaylani in California. Thank you, Kaylani, for your order. We're going to mark that as shipped. So yes, getting them in a Tyvek for Poshmark is going to be way faster than doing that, obviously. But that is a great trick if you're shipping clothing or any items. Pop them in a priority mailer. Just do that fold and pop. Vicky says, I love the stickers. Awesome. Cool. Thanks for the likes too, Kaylee. I see you. You know you always make me happy. I had a sticker in here that actually Kaylee reminded me of you. Oh, here you go. It reminded me of you with the waves. Okay. Let's see. What else do we got on Poshmark? What do we have? All right. The next thing we've got here is actually a bundle. And I was really excited to sell this stuff because these things have been sitting in my inventory for a while. So I've got a US Navy working cap. We've got a Yoshi and Mario that I thought was going to sell for way more. I picked them up at a garage sale for like $2 each. And then a bandolier mag clip belt. All things I thought would sell really easily and quickly, and they did not. So that bandolier has been delisted and relisted 3 times now. That Yoshi and Mario, I did have it listed separately, and then they just weren't even getting any love at all. So I listed them together, and they just did not sell in the time that I thought they were going to sell in. It took way longer. Now, you're saying to yourself, how in the world is she going to fit all of this in here? We are going to do some magic, folks. This is Magic for Susans. If anyone's ever watched that magician, what is his name? Guys, I can't remember his name right now. I feel terrible. But he does those magic. He had a Netflix special, and he does Magic for Susans. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? Anyways, that's what I was referring to. So I am going to take my little saran wrap here, and we are going to see how small we can get this Yoshi and see if we can fit him in this box. Now, it's Poshmark, so I don't really have to worry too much about it, but I want to use the Poshmark box so I don't have to use my own. So I'm going to wrap over twice, and then I'm going to wrap this saran wrap in this size. You can get it like they've got PRIME Day coming up, and you can get it then. I think it's in our linkity in our bio-y. I got mine on Black Friday and got a great deal on it. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to wrap this guy up, and then we are going to see how small we can get him. I'm going to take my tape here. I'm just going to wrap around. Make sure that you got saran on the whole thing. You do not want to be, saran wrapping his ear or something if you've got, or you don't want to be taping his ear. So if you need to put an extra little piece on, this is just going to save me from having to truck to the post office and bring in a monster giant box. I do not want to have to do that. I'd rather take the 2.5 minutes to get this guy wrapped down. Whoops. Yep, that was my coffee. That was my coffee, folks. Oh my gosh. Justin, I'm not kidding about this. Literally, okay, we didn't get him wet. Literally like 4 days ago, he goes, have you spilled anything on a live yet? And I was like, no, actually I haven't. So my brain works 950 times faster than my body works. It's been like this my entire life. Like there's just a standing joke. Do you guys know what obviously everyone knows the movie Goonies, right? Does everyone know the movie Goonies? So in Goonies, you know how they always hand things to Chunk so that it'll like break or whatever? That's me. If you want something to be busted or broken, hand it to me. We don't have glass cups in my house other than coffee cups. We don't have glass decorations. Everything we have is literally like plastic or metal because otherwise it will break. You need a flamingo. Oh, I do need a flamingo. Vicky, thank you. I need a flamingo. I do need a flamingo. All right, we're drying this whole area off and then we're moving on. So I'll be like, well, it happened, honey. I finally did it. It finally spilled. I know he was like, well, maybe you won't. And I was like, yeah, that's adorable. So keep a little extra paper around. Works great to mop stuff up. I've already paper cut myself and did this. So this just goes to show, guys, that any hot mess can do this, right? I am who I am, and I like it that way. Who was it that said that? Was that Popeye? I am what I am. Like, that's me. Maybe that's somebody else. Am I confusing my pop culture references? All right. So moving along, and I am actually going to put down, what do we have here? We'll put this down. I'm going to put this down just so I don't get any wetness on anything, just in case, till I can do like the full cleaning on that. Hey, Annie. We've already spilled coffee all over our desk today, and I gave myself a paper cut. So the day has begun. Welcome to the show, folks. It's never a dull moment here over at the Holden home. Okay, so we're going to go back to our cute little Mario here, who is now wrapped up. We're going to get this tape thing, and we're just going to make him nice and small so we can fit him in the box. So that is one. Are we going to be able to do it? Oh, I don't know, guys. I think it might be tight. I may have to get, I think it's going to be too tight. I may have to get a box for that. Yeah, I may have to do my own box anyways, folks. Maybe if I've got one in here, we'll have to find it. All right, let's go to the other item we got here. I'm just going to show you what we sold, and then I'll probably just do it when we get off here, unless Justin hears me. Hey, baby. Justin? Oh, okay. No, he's in a meeting. Okay, so we will have to find that later. So what sold was that little Mario. We got a cute little Yoshi, and this is why I thought it was going to sell. It's got like this really cute little hideaway pouch. The Mario has the same thing. I mean, if I had room in my house, I would have just kept these, but I literally do not have the space. They are so cute. Southern says, I'm from the country and I like it that way. That's exactly what he said. Okay, it is then. I love that. Okay. Love your shirt. I know, isn't this great? It's so true too. Can you link your photo lights, please? Yeah, LM, if you go to the link dinketer on my bio on my page or my wall, click on it. You'll see a thing that says reseller supplies to get you started. Click on that. It'll take you over, and there's categories over there. There's a lighting category. There's a whole category for how we built this and everything. Every light I use, including the one that is facing me right now, that does not give me migraines, so I love it, is over there as well. Okay. Sweet Briar Farms. All right, guys, we've spilled some coffee. We've already hurt ourselves today. It must be a Friday. Let's pull this out, and we're going to keep going. Okay. So those little guys, that little Yoshi, that Mario, are going to go in to a box with a hat, nice little military hat, and then also this bandolier as well. So either someone's getting that because they want it for real skis, or they're getting it because it is Halloween time and someone wants to dress up, military or something for that. I don't know. Okay, the next thing we've got here is a cute little Disney store Tigger. He is new with tag. He is definitely older. I mean, look at that Disney store tag. This kind of stuff I'm always surprised that doesn't go for more. Cute little tail. All right, we got to do it though, guys. Ready? We have to do it. You know we have to do it if I have Tigger. Ready? The most wonderful thing about Tiggers are wonderful things because their bounce is made out of rubber and their tails are made out of springs, and they bouncy, trouncy, fun. But the most wonderful thing about Tiggers is I'm the only one. I'm the only one. Grrr. You know it had to happen. There's no way that could not happen. That had to happen. I apologize if you hate the singing. I apologize in advance, but it had to happen. All right. Vicky, you got it. That's why I put those musical note stickers in there. Vicky's a subscriber, so she can see all the little stickers. That's how she got that. And I put those music ones in there because I knew that a song would ensue. I'm so happy that you're the first one to notice that for the music ones. My words would get so twisted trying that song. Oh, I didn't do it right. It's 100% the wrong words. The fact I don't even remember that song and I loved him as a kid. Oh, Southern, you gotta look that up. Stop. All right, so Tigger's going in. I am gonna put Tigger in a bag though, because he does have he does have a sticker on him. So let's take a look. Is he gonna fit in that one? Maybe. He goes in there. I don't know. We'll find out. Anything that's got a tag on it, I want to make sure that that's protected because they're getting this item because it has the tag on it. They're not getting it just because they like it. I mean, maybe they are, but I would highly doubt. This is the cutest ticker too with the spring tail. I haven't seen one like that. So we picked this up. Like I said, I got this at a garage sale for $1. Sold for 12 over on Poshmark. So not some sort of crazy huge sale, but 12 bucks is 12 bucks. For $1, I'll take it. I will take it. It took me 2 seconds to list too because he already had his label on there. There was already ones for sale. Boom, shakalaka, moving right along. All right, we've got a llama. Tell me that's not adorable. This llama's name is Marguerite. And I don't know if that's her name, but that's what we're gonna call her. Her name's Marguerite. She is 28 years old. She lives in Beverly Hills, and her favorite drink is an iced mocha cappuccino. That is Marguerite. I'm so glad you guys could meet her today. She's fantastic. I just made myself laugh. All right. Sometimes you just make yourself laugh, right? You guys notice how fast I could clean up that gigantic, massive coffee spill? You know why? Because it happens every single day. My laundry room has a basket. I'm totally spilling the secrets. My laundry room has a basket. There's red face. For the amount of things I spill during the day, because I spill stuff all the time. And then we just have a basket in there now. I throw rags in to go in the wash. I have like millions of little cut towels and rags that we use for charity spills. That's real life. That is actual real life. I mean, that's what happens when your brain moves way faster than your body. They are not coordinated together, and that's okay. That's why I was not good at sports. I was not good at sports, guys. I was the lead in the play in school. I was not. I was the total like band and art geeky girl. I was absolutely 100% not the sports girl. Tried to play softball for many years. Ended up as catcher because I was not fearful of the ball hitting me. That was the reason I got it. I was like, whatever. Hits me, I break something. Back to the emergency room. I'd broken all my fingers, broke my arm, broke my ankle. I'd already broken everything at that point. So why not? Oh my gosh. Oh goodness. Dad, Marguerite is older and taller than me. How does that make you feel, Southern? Do you feel conflicted or threatened on that? Marguerite is her name. She is a llama. She is taller than Southern, and she's older. Oh my gosh, that makes me laugh. Okay, we are moving over. I don't know if we have anything on Mercari today. Let's take a look here. Mercari's always like a maybe thing for me. Let's see. Did we already ship everything out? Yeah, we already shipped everything out. Okay, let's head over to Depop. We got some stuff over there today. So like I said, the majority of stuff was on eBay and Poshmark today. So this is everything that sold yesterday and this morning. So let's take a look here at what we've got. Okay, first thing that sold, I kid you not, this is actually my old hat. So I used to wear this back in this just goes to show you how you could sell old things. I'd put it on my head for you all, except for it would end up with blue hairs inside of it. So I wore this a lot in I don't know, maybe 2010-ish time, 2009 kind of time. I'd wear it and then kind of wear it sideways and then hip hoppy kind of look. And very Ed Hardy ish time. I would still wear it, but I live in Texas now and it is 900 degrees every single day. And I have no business owning any of these things because I will not wear them and it will just sit in my closet like it has in storage for the last 10 years. So we are going to sell our hat here. We're going to pop over to the old, hey, wait, Chip, and see what we see. Southern says, not good. As soon as Marguerite released the saliva, I'm down. I love it. Is this a replay or is this another hat that you sold of yours? I've sold a couple of them. So I've sold a couple hats that I've had of mine. I had another black one that I think is up for sale or it could have sold. I've got a brown one that had the distressed look, very what do you want to call it? hipster indie musician. That was one of my old ones. That one already sold. I think we shipped that last week. So this is not a replay. We are live, baby. We are live. Or you could have been watching when I was taking pictures of it, which is a possibility too, because I just listed this like maybe a week and a half ago. Okay, this is going to Barbara in New York. This is such a New York hat too. That's so perfect that that's where it's going. And we are going to pop this into, now we are outside of Poshmark now, so we're back to using our own little mailer things here. So we're going to pop this in. I am going to go ahead and just put this in a little bag first, just because it's got a button on it, and I don't want it to end up getting the button getting hurt, right? So, okay, you're really on. Yeah, no, I'm really on, Dainty. I don't know. Can you? Wow, this is a question. Can you even replay live stuff like this? I don't know. Maybe you can. I don't know. Guys, this is how new I am, seriously, still to TikTok. I feel like I'm still learning something every day. So we're going to pop that in a bag here, and we're going to put a little sticker with it. We're going to put a little thank you with it. I think that sticker is perfect for that. And we'll get these in the bag here. This can probably actually fit in a small bag. And we will get this shipped off to Barbara in New York. Barbara, what is Barbara up today? Barbara's going to take this hat. She's going to go on down to a local little eatery with her friend Janice, and Barbara and Janice are going to hang out. They're going to have some appletinis. They're going to talk about the art opening that's happening that they want to go to, and they're going to talk about how terrible the traffic has been in downtown New York lately. And that's what Barbara's up to. I don't know that that's what Barbara's up to, but we're making things up today, folks. We are just making up scenarios. Someone's going to be watching this one day that's actually purchasing something from me and be like, that's not what's happening at all. I'm going to be like, whoops. Well, tell us your life stories. So I don't have to make ones up. You can download your lives and cut video if you want. Well, there you go, Hustle. That's how fancy I am. I do not do that. I probably will never do that because that sounds like a lot of work. That sounds like too much work. All right, Barbara, let's get this printed out. So Barbara paid $6.99 for shipping. We're paying $4.50. So we are making a little extra and probably covering the cost of what that hat cost me originally when I bought it way back in the early 2000s, back when things were actually reasonable priced. And when you got a cheeseburger from a restaurant, it actually looked like a cheeseburger and not like a flattened pancake. All right. She's salty today, bro. I spilled my coffee. I'm salty. All right. Let's get this in the package there, and we will go ahead and copy that tracking number. We will go back over to the old bumpers, and we will put that in. Mark as shipped. That is going USPS. Thank you very much. And there we go. Perfection in a pop. Okay. Next thing we've got is a shirt that sold over on the old Depop. You guys will probably remember this one. We actually just listed this like maybe 4 days ago. Not a super well-known brand. It's a brand called 30 Single, but I didn't get it because of the brand. I got it because of the sick, fire, amazing graphics. First of all, that's the front, but wait, that's the back. I mean, this shirt is awesome. I love this shirt. If this had been in my size, I would have 100% kept it, but it's a 2X, so it's a little bit too big for me. But I would have 100% kept this. I mean, it is literal fire. It's so cool. I love it. It totally has that like retro skate vibe to it. It is sick. So we sold this. Let's see. It looks like we got what did we get for this one? Let's look at our totals. So I paid $1 for it at a garage sale. And it sold for $13.50 plus shipping. So we should make a little bit on that as well, which will cover the cost of my original $1. So the rest of it is just absolute profit. Ooh, that's a really cool sticker. Look at that one, you guys. It's like a popsicle with like the planets in it. That's pretty cool. All right, that's going in here. Not cool enough to make it up on the wall, but nonetheless, getting there. Southern says, I'm creating a t-shirt that says curiosity constructs and creates. Ooh, questions are how we learn. Absolutely. And Southern, you are the #1 question asker of all time. And not just silly questions. Southern always asks really good questions. Yes, time consuming, LOL. We want to upload on YouTube at some point. Yeah, I hear that. That's probably, well, especially with what you guys are doing, Hustle, when you're doing those interviews on Thursdays, that would be great for a lot of people to be able to rewatch those. Because there's so much good information in there. I was like taking notes last night during Tino's, but it's hard to take notes on everything. And then of course you got people going to bed or doing other stuff. So that would probably be a really good idea, actually. Wink, wink. Blended Oasis, happy to see you. Yes, we always appreciate Mac's questions for sure. Mac, aka Southern. All right, we're gonna copy that address. We're gonna head on over to Pirate Ship and see what we see. What's it gonna be, kids? What's it gonna be? What will we be shipping this t-shirt for? So this is going to Hannah in North Carolina. Take your shirt off. Twist it on your head like a helicopter. Had to happen. Has to happen. Every North Carolina, you know it is. She butchers the lyrics every time, but that's okay. She has fun doing it, and that's all that matters. All right, this is going to be 8 ounces probably. Yep, 8 by 8 by 8. And let's, whoops, just kidding, 8 pounds. That is not how much it is. We do not want to sell that for 8. It is not 8 pounds. It is 8 ounces. That would be a seriously heavy shirt if it was 8 pounds. That would be like a weighted blanket style shirt. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Give me my numbers, Pirate Ship. What will you charge me? What will you take from me? And I will give back to you. It's thinking. It doesn't like that I redid the thing. It doesn't like that I did that. Get the rates. Nope, it's frozen. That's okay. We'll just start over again. Thanks, Pirate Ship. No worries. Thanks. Okay. Going back to the beginning, we're going to put that in. That is 8 by 8 by 0 by 8. Yes, I'm the person that gets impatient with things loading. I will just reload a site 14 times till it pops up. Justin's like, you have to give it a second. I'm like, nope, no seconds. It gets no seconds. And he's like, yeah, that's how my life works. I'm like, you got it. You got it, dude. All right. I never said it would be easy, but I did say it would be interesting. That's always my go-to. I never said it would be easy, but I said it would be interesting. All right, Hannah, you are getting this sick, amazing t-shirt. I'm super jelly. I wish that it was in my size because that sucker would have made it 100% into the closet without a doubt. All right, going in there. Our bag's getting full. Bag's getting full. Full bag alert. Full bag alert. All right, and we're going to mark that as shipped. We are going USPS on that sucker. Paste and item is shipped. New Shark Tank idea, weighted shirts. I mean, do they not already make those? I know they have them for pups. I mean, that would be pretty cool. Can we see you do that one on a live also? Yes, Hustle's putting in requests. I love it. Love it. Can we speak it into existence? I find that dang motorcycle helmet. All right, ready, Southern? Southern will be finding that dang motorcycle helmet today, without a doubt. She will be finding it. It will be located. Everybody's Superwoman or Superman pose, sending out the good vibes, and done. All right. You got it. You're going to find it. I just know it. Okay. Next thing we've got here is another shirt. Another one we just listed here. So this is a Dickies work green button-up workwear. Remember when I was telling you guys when we were doing these, I was like, what will sell this shirt isn't that it is just the Dickies brand, which always helps, but what will sell this shirt is my descriptive and trigger words in that. So I want to read to you guys. I'm just going to pop this open in a new tab, and I want to read to you what I put in here because I think it's really important. A lot of people will say that they can't sell Dickies or it won't sell, and it always sells for me. But here's what I got. In just this one aesthetic, these are the types of people that are going to wear this, okay? Rock, streetwear, hip-hop, punk, skater, skate, skateboard, skater punk, metal, skater boy, B-O-I, skater boy, B-O-Y, skate, SK8, indie, holiday, Christmas. Remember I told you guys because it was red and green. Holiday party, work party, metalcore, hardcore. That is all the aesthetics of the person that is going to wear that. So this sucker sold fast. I just listed this night before last. Could have gotten $4 for it, $3 maybe extra for it. But I was happy getting my $14.40 for it. because I literally paid $1 at a garage sale. So they paid $5.99 for shipping. I've had my shipping. The shipping, I guarantee you, is more than what it's going to be. But we are going to pop over to the Pirate Place, and we're going to see if they agree with me or if they say, no, that is not a good deal. All right, this is going to, that is a name. I do not want to say it wrong, but I think it's Lukeman Ebri. Ooh, I'm not sure on that one. I apologize if I totally messed that up because I could have. I've never seen that, and my dyslexia, literally with letters like that, there's no hope. Okay, we're going over to our poly bag. We're not in Poshmark anymore, so obviously we can't ship with the other priority ones. And oh, that's adorable. We have an adorable. Oh, and that's an adorable puzzle piece I have to do. It's a little pup. That's super cute. I love that. That makes me happy. All right, so this one's going in here, and we are going to pop this in our poly and make it as small as we can. What state is this going to? Minnesota. Melissa, it's going to Minnesota is where it is going. Hopefully in the next 10 minutes. Yes, the post office is calling, and I got to pick up. I hear you. Do you think high volume, low profits make sense if you don't have a lot of capital to start? Yeah, absolutely. So I want to stress this. I am not a big money spender buyer. I don't go to thrift stores. I literally do my entire business from garage sales, yard sales, church rummage sales. That's it. That's all. I've never been to the bins. This is the whole situation. And so because I'm buying stuff for so low, I'm able to ask a little bit less than other people are asking, which is allowing me to turn and burn items a little bit faster. So she or he who offers the most, the best price will always win. And I want to be the person that always wins when it comes to this kind of stuff. So I try to get my stuff as low as I can, especially if you're just starting out and you need to get reviews. Depoppers will not buy from you if you don't have reviews. It's not like eBay where they'll buy from you if you're, a lot of times they'll buy from new sellers. Depop is not going to do that. So you want to be able to sell on Depop, you got to get some reviews on there. So you got to sell some stuff for some inexpensive prices. Now, you don't want to dip into your profits. You want to make it worth your time. But this thing took me 14 seconds to find at a garage sale. It took me probably 2 minutes to list, or 2 minutes to do pictures, 2 minutes to list, a minute and a half to cross list. I'm probably in for 6 minutes on this item, and I'm able to bring home, after fees, taxes, and everything, I'm still bringing in $11 from this. So of $11 worth 5 to 6 minutes of my time, well, heck yeah. That's making, $47 to $50 an hour doing that. So that's how I break it down. Now, at the beginning, I was not fast, though. I was so slow that it was like costing money. I think I was making like 48 cents an hour or something at the beginning, but that's how it is with any business. I mean, I know when I opened up my salon, I didn't see a profit for the first like almost 2 years. I was just spending money on color, spending money on rent, spending money on all of that. Customers came in, but sending out coupons, doing advertisement, bringing it in, getting the money going out, money in, money out, money in, money out. And it was a grind, man. That took me years to get super profitable in that. And with this, I think you can do it a lot faster, but I think that we tend to self-sabotage ourselves by not being consistent. I think when you're first getting started, the most important thing is to be consistent. Even if you're only getting 3 listings up a day, that is 3 listings. Like I said, I got that notification from Poshmark today saying that I am in the top 15% of consecutive posters now. And I just want to get that even higher. Now, you send me a little goal thing like that, you better bet your britches I want to be even higher now. So I am going to never miss a day. I'm going to make sure I list something every single day. Whatever it takes, I am going to make it happen, unless I'm literally knocked unconscious and unable to do that. And then I might still have things in drafts, and I might tell Justin that he has to list something. Don't think I won't do that. She's a bossy wife, guys. She is a bossy wife, and that's who I am, and that's okay. All right, let's see. We're going to paste that and mark that as shipped. And then we have another item here. This is actually one of our viewers on here. Mike, here it is. So Mike was on our live the other day when we were taking pictures of this, and I'll show you guys what this looks like. Well, I'll just take it out. We'll just take it out, Mike. You mind if I take out your shirt and show everyone what you got? So this is a sick t-shirt. So this is an Affliction shirt, obviously Y2K. It's got the freedom on the front. I'm going to cover up that so I don't get a ding on the old TikTokies. But it's got this whole like freedom flag thing with the skelly. And then it's got same thing on the back here wrapped in a flag. Just a really cool shirt. It also is that nice lightweight breathable material. Definitely early Y2K. I mean, this thing is like, this is an older one. It's still in great condition. It's got a few little pinholes. I mean, they're really, really small. I don't even know if I can find them without my glasses. Let's see. Mike, I don't even know if I can find these. I don't even see them without, oh, there's one tiny one. It's like literally microscopic. So to find a Y2K shirt in this soft kind of flowy cotton that is still good like this, that doesn't have a million pinholes, is really tough. It's really hard to find Affliction t-shirts in this kind of state. So yeah, so Mike had reached out and said, I want to get that. And so I was able to connect with him, and he's buying this via the old way of doing commerce, which is just through communication and chatting and messaging. So it is going to be on its way. Great business model. I love it, says Annie. Yeah, baby, turn and burn. I had one sold on Depop, but they didn't review. Stephanie, that happens. So on Depop, it's really important for you to reach out to the person after they buy something. So it's not like Mercari or even Poshmark, or really anywhere. It's not even like eBay where you get a thing that says, don't forget to rate your buyer. People don't get that over on Depop, because Depop is a social media platform that just happens to sell things. So they're just concerned with you guys in there doing some transactions, but really they just want you to have conversations and stuff. So the best way to do that on Depop is to send over a little message and just say, hey, I just wanted to let you know, I went ahead and I'm rating you right now. I'm giving a little love on your wall. If you get a chance to do a review, I would really appreciate it. Thanks again so much for your purchase, and I hope you enjoy. That's what I do. So I'll just show you guys the entire process. So number one thing I do, oh, how much is delivery to Dublin? Sorry, I am not doing that through Depop. Too much is the answer. That's the answer for people that want to buy international on Depop, if the answer is too much. So if I've got, let me just go into here, because that is such a good question. Where's my glasses? All right, probably covered in coffee because I spilled it. So on here, you'll see where it tells you how long ago someone bought something. For instance, it says it was shipped 3 days ago. Now, I'm not going to do feedback on them yet because they haven't gotten their item. They haven't had a chance to give me feedback or anything like that. Now, on eBay, I do not give feedback unless they give me feedback, right? But on Depop, it's not quite as stricty over there. So what I do is once it's been out and it's gotten to them and it's been like maybe 7 to 10 days, I usually do this actually about every 2 weeks, I go in and I leave feedback for the person. So let me scroll to one. So here's one 8 days ago. It's already been delivered. They've gotten it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into leave feedback. I'm going to go down to, oh, did I already do it? I already did this one. So if you've already done it, you won't see the option. Let's see. Do we have to do it on this one? Yeah. So leave a review. So I'm going to type here. I'm going to do 5 stars. And I'm going to say, I have this in copy text, but I'm going to speak it out loud so you guys can hear it. Thanks again so much for your order! Exclamation point. I went ahead and left you a review. I hope you enjoy. And then I'm going to send that. And then I'm going to, you can ask them for a review in there if you want. You could say your own thing. But I tend to get my reviews because of that. And I've got a pretty good ratio. So let's see. We have sold a total of 186 things on Depop. And that's really over the last like 6 weeks because I wasn't cross-listing on Depop. No, I'm sorry. 10 weeks. So I wasn't cross-listing on Depop before that. I had a few items up, but like 6 items. So that's 186 sold all in that short period of time. But I have 47 reviews. That's almost 40% on Depop, which is crazy. People don't usually have that. And I think it's a couple different reasons. One, when someone purchases something, they automatically get a message from me. And I'll just show you what it says because it says the same thing to every single person. It says, it's my copy paste text. And it says, Thank you for your order. I'll get this shipped out ASAP. If you run into any issues with the delivery, the item, or anything else, please help out. Please reach out so I can help. I appreciate you. Have a great day. So that's what I send out. So number one. Number two, they are getting a card that says, please don't forget to give me a review. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. You're awesome. Number two. Number three, I go in every around 10 to 14 days at the most. After I know they've got their package, everything's good. And then I leave the review and I send them a message. Hey, I just left you a review. I hope you're enjoying your item. I usually get back, oh yeah, thanks so much. I totally forgot. Yeah, I left you one too. And that's how I have 40% of my Depop sales have reviews, is because of that. And Depop likes that. Depop likes it a lot because that means you are doing well and you are doing exactly what they want you to be doing. Oh, Mike, I almost forgot. What are we doing? What are we doing, Mike? I can't not give you a sticker. Good gravy. Good charity. What are you even doing? Get your life together. All right, Mike, what are we going to pick here? I am going to pick something, but I'm not going to show you what it is because it has to be, oh, I got a great one. All right, Mike, you're getting a cool little motivational-y one. And of course, you're getting a thank you card as well. Yeah, you're going to like that. You're going to like that sticker. You're going to like that sticker. All right. You're going to like it. All right. We're going to bundle that back up. You're getting a resealed poly bag. We don't throw anything out in this house. Everything gets recycled and reused. I may be the only person that recycles in my neighborhood, but that's okay. I'm doing it. I'm recycling it all. Recycling it and reusing it. We are upcyclers, right? That is what we're doing. Okay. I think that is everything. I will get your address and everything put on that and print it out. Let's see if we've sold anything else while we've been here, just to make sure that we haven't. We're good on that. Anything extra in Depop? Just for someone asking about Dublin. I don't do any international shipping on Depop. It's so much work, guys. I have to go in. I have to put in their exact address. I have to get a rate for them. I have to go through all of that. And then the other problem is that there is no it's not like eBay where you're shipping it to Illinois and then if anything happens to it, it's not your problem. Like this thing could take weeks and weeks and weeks to get to the person. You're hoping that it gets there. If you're doing international elsewhere, great. I kudos to you, but it's just not something I want to deal with. It's too much work for a $12 shirt. That's just not happening. Let's see. Stack and cash, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, 10,000 likes. Oh my gosh, you guys, I hadn't even looked at that today. Whoa, we've been spilling coffee, paper cutting. I'm a hot mess. If you guys saw the destroyedness in my room right now, I got to find a box for that other stuff. Would you lot two similar button-up Dickie shirts, same size, versus splitting the listings? If they're the same aesthetic, you definitely could hustle. If they both have that like either streetwear or street style or like that indie, they have to be the exact same size though, measurement wise. Dickies stuff, like the Dickies shirts stretch over time. The knits, the regular knit button-ups shrink a little bit. So if they're really alike, I absolutely would. I do that a lot with like my Carhartt t-shirts. I would have done it with those tactical pants if I thought the same person was going to buy them. They were a pair of 4s, 14s, and a 16. I didn't think anyone was going to buy 3 different pair of tactical pants. But I think they're probably thinking they can get them and flip them for more. They're going to be sad about that if that's what they're trying to do. So I would. Yeah, that's Annie, 186 sold. So I want to really think about this. I don't want to just put out a number. So I started cross-listing on Depop. Let's see, when did I upgrade my Vendu? Because I just had like the basic Vendu because I wasn't really cross-listing. I think I had like 8 or 9 items on Depop. And then I've obviously just been going back through all my old eBay listings and cross-listing. When did I start doing that? Let's see, we are in September. So it must have been like beginning of July. I would say it was beginning of July because after my birthday. So July, August. Yeah, so about 10 weeks. So I've sold like, I would say 140 of those items on Depop. I've sold them in the last 10 weeks, maybe 150, because I think I've had like maybe 30 things sell over the years when I put up a random thing on there. Do you store copy text somewhere like a notepad or it pops up on your phone? Yeah, I do under keywords. So if you have an iPhone, I'll show you how to get to that. Go into your settings. You go into general. And then you go down to this place where you get your glasses so you can see. And then you go down to keyboard right here. So settings, general keyboard. You click on that, and then you go into text replacement. And you'll see I have tons of different things in there. Those are all like trigger things I have for my different copy paste stuff that I do. I mean, I literally do like everything. Titled video games, disc is clean, toy script, blah, blah, blah. Shipping orders, rainbow high dolls. I had like 50 rainbow doll high dolls at one point that I was selling. So I will, anything that I have to do more than 3 times, it becomes a repetitive task. I put it in there. Now, if you're on an Android, I have literally no idea. iPhones rule, Androids drool. I'm going to get so much hate for that one. Thanks for the follow, Amelia. Thanks. Hi, Lily. You are welcome, Sophie. I hope that it helps you out. Okay, you guys, I still have to ship that one Poshmark bundle with the Yoshi and stuff, but I'm going to have to find a box out of the garage for that because I just think he's going to just be too snuggly in that other box. I don't want this person's stuff to get too squishy. And then Mike, I got to put the address on here. Anything else? Is that it? I think that is it. Okay, what else are we doing today? Let's see. It is Friday. I am going to probably end up doing some photographing of some clothes today. Maybe. So if I am going to be back on today, guys, I will put another post up with a register time. If not, then I will see you guys tomorrow. So tomorrow's garage sale day. I got to get prepped for that too. And I get up early. So I go to bed early on Friday nights. I get up at around 4:30 or 5 on Saturdays. I'm going to be hammering out sales. There isn't a ton online right now, but that doesn't mean there's not going to be a ton of tangents, meaning that I'm driving around and I'm finding signs. We're going to see what we see, find what we find. And I will be doing a haul video tomorrow, whether it's a little haul. Sometimes it's, 10 items. Sometimes it's 170 items. Or 300. I think we have like 300 or 350 last weekend. So just kind of depends on the weekend. But nevertheless, thank you for the love. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the dolphins. Thank you for the cotton candies and all the little trinket things. Thank you to every single person that is subscribed in here. I really do appreciate it. That does help add value to the channel. It also sends a message out to TikTok that people want to see more of this content. I don't know if you guys know this or know how the TikTok algorithms, I don't like you saying it too much, starts with a C, you can look it up, how it works. So when someone that does primarily a certain amount of stuff, whether they're doing like dog videos or whatever, when they do lives and they get a lot of subscribers, and this isn't, I'm not telling you to subscribe to me, I'm saying you can do it to whoever is a reseller, but when you subscribe to a channel that does primarily one type of thing, it sends a message to that algorithm within TikTok that it likes those. It helps to bump those kinds of videos out so that you will see more of them, other people will see more of them, and more people can get help. So we are all better together. There's no stinking way I'd be able to do this job without all the people that I have followed, including some of you guys that are in here tonight that have taught me stuff too, or today. So that's my little preachy for the day. Subscribe to the people you like. It really does make a difference. And all the hearts and everything else makes a difference too. What was it that you're using for that? The text replacement, Mike, are you talking about the text replacement? Answer here if I get an answer from you. If you're talking about the text replacement, I'm just going into the general settings in my phone. And I'm going to, one more time, we'll do this again for anyone that needs this. You go starting from the very, very beginning. Here's my phone. I'm going to click on settings. I'm going to click on general. I am going to click on eyeballs. I'm going to click on eyeballs. I'm going to click on keyboard. And then I'm going to click on text replacement. And then you can put shortcut phrases in there. Like my phrase for that thing that I send out to everyone is day order. All one word, I type day order and it auto populates it in there. iPhone though, Mike, I don't know what you have. So I hope that helps you out. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to clean up the rest of my coffee mess, get the rest of this shipped. I'm going to send Justin actually out to UPS and post office today. Hopefully he's not in a meeting so he can go. And I'm going to hammer out. I got some listings from photos we took last night that I still need to get up. So love you guys. Thank you again so much for coming in here. I really, honestly, really do see you. I appreciate you. You got this. Let's kill it. Let's slay it. Let's finish this week wicked strong. strong and have a great weekend. All right. Take care, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, everybody. All right. And if you are on YouTubies, let me take a look here. Did we get any questions, comments, thoughts, ideas? I don't see anything in here. If you want to find me outside of here, you're welcome to. I'm on all the different social media platforms. I am here on YouTube every day doing something. We're either doing photographing or shipping or just general help in this crazy reseller world. I freaking love this business so much. I am so happy I'm doing this, and I hope you are too. So whether you're just getting started or you've been doing it for a while, I'm going to encourage you to keep going because you got this. I believe in you. You believe in you. Let's do this. All right. Take care, everybody. Peace.